Pretty nervous. We are virgins, so first time speaking on stage, is nearly stage, but I want to thank Stuart for giving us this opportunity. But we want to share some strategies, or one particular strategy with you to help. Who wants to get 10, 15 leads a day for free? Yeah? Okay. We're going to show you a strategy that is working for James and I, and we've had some sales from it of recent, not just in SFM and our other business opportunities as well. So it's a great way to build your list for free. And it's a free tool that we're going to show you in a second. But before we go into that, just really, who was on the webinar on Thursday? Yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed it, and thanks for we had a lot of good feedback. So, but we just wanted to quickly tell you a little bit a story. And I was thinking when I came in here today, it's pretty much a year ago this month that we came, I think it was the last Momentum Day, the first time we came. I remember we came down, I think we got 2 bold tyres, and we drove down here, and coming out of the actual, we sort of sneaked into the Momentum Day, and we were still we were actually on our fourth
credit card on the trial.
On the 495 trial. I think we were on our 4th one. I think you heard it on the webinar, we actually got a cash card and we put a tenner on it to take the first trial. And the intention was to really copy what Stuart was doing. You know, and I think I said before, we found him on a classified ad. I think it was Gumtree or somewhere, I can't quite remember. And we found this slick sales page of this guy with the MacBook Pro, and that was something that really, I wanted a MacBook Pro then. And I see this MacBook Pro, and it was like it connected with me. So we followed Stuart for a while, and the intention was to copy what he was doing and replicate that in a members site. We wanted our own members site, and my background has always been successful offline as a direct double glazing window salesman. James has got, James is going to tell you his story in a second, but James worked with me in the double glazing windows, and I was a 6-figure earner, earning serious money. Driving around in Flash, Jag, XK8, XKR. I paid 45,000 quid for a car once, probably 8, 9 years ago. I had my own private number plate, MS118. I'm never going to forget it because I had to sell it to fund our offline business. And once we went alone, I've always been burning desire to be an entrepreneur and have my own business. And James was the same. So it got to a point in the corporate life, we were just sick and tired of being controlled by the man. Saturday and Sunday, I'm having to do an update at 6 o'clock at night to my sales manager, what we'd sold for that day. And I'd be standing in the garden while the kids are in the kitchen and at the glass door going, "Daddy, Daddy," and I'm having to shut them up because I'm on the phone to my boss on a Sunday evening, having to do my updates. And it was just something I needed to get out of. Didn't care about the money. I just needed to get out of this industry. And we set up our own offline business in home improvements, in windows. And we got my mum to sign the lease on the shop, and she helped us with the funding, and we really had big corporate dreams. We worked for Anglian Windows at the time, and we modelled that business. We actually started the business with a credit card, and we really put ourselves out there on the line. And I'd built a property portfolio of buy-to-let properties through when I was in the corporate world. When I went offline and went into this business and we started to struggle, I was jeopardising everything. The business did really, really well for the first year, and that's really by accident how we got into internet marketing. We thought, we had no leads. We had this beautiful shop front that we had hot tubs, we had kitchens, conservatories, you name it. It was the nuts on a high street. Nobody walking in the shop. And the ones that walking in the shop came in to congratulate us how good it looked, but never bought anything. So we invested some money and went to the States, and went on a Dan Kennedy course, and we spent a lot of money on that. And we wanted to try and take the offline business online. That's where we started to learn about SEO and websites and how to capture leads and get prospects into a funnel. That's when we first started to learn about the autoresponder. But then things really took on. In the recession, really hit hard. And we did $1 million turnover in our first year. And we earned between us probably, it wasn't probably 30 grand, something like that. And it might sound a lot of money, but the hours we put in, the overheads we had, it wasn't the life we wanted. And then we had a tax bill come through and things got really on top and we shut the business. And we started the SFM pretty much a year ago. And it was on the on the $4.95 trial, the fourth time round on this credit card. And we really wanted to pinch the ideas. But it's only of recent, in the last 2-3 months, that we've really started to get some traction and huge results in SFM and other things we're doing as well. And thanks to the SFM and the training that's in there, we couldn't be doing what we're doing now with helping our local gym. James is doing some work for SEO for the company in the States. So to be here right now, a year on, it's quite unbelievable that James and I are standing here in front of you guys. 1 year ago, going backwards, we sat at the back not knowing anybody in a trial that we knew we couldn't afford that next $97. And to be here in a year, it's just mind-blowing.
I didn't actually believe that I had a story, and I've been trying to think, oh, what could I share? How could